Hello, I'm going to be doing my weekly energy update. So I just want to start off with a Lightworker Oracle to kind of see the overall message for the week. What do we need to know right now? I'm feeling a lot of energy. Actually, I did want to mention that I was called to play Tom Kenyon's, one of his sound healing things on his website. And it's Kuan Yin's Enlightenment, which I've been very drawn to her, and actually to mention this rose quartz part. I've been carrying this with me everywhere I go. I even have a rose quartz necklace, but I've been drawn to this so much recently. So it's really helping me right now with keeping my heart open and having compassion and forgiveness and mostly for myself, and it just helps you forgive other people. Anyway, but I've just been called to share that and to mention Kuan Yin if you feel drawn to that in any way, and just really working with the heart chakra. So anyway, what's the overall message right now? And for this card, just use whatever comes to your intuition, whatever comes to you first. Just use your intuition to discern. Okay, so second ray of wisdom. So you might be receiving angelic, that's what I'm getting right away with these wings, angelic assistance. Your ancestors too. I'm also picking up on ancestors with the wisdom there. So take whatever resonates for you, but you might be guided by you might start become aware of your guides that are around you. So yeah, it's also number 2. I like that. I'm also feeling a lot of energy, I'm not gonna lie, today. A lot of energy. Underneath there is hold your center, which I really love. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start the tarot. What do we need to know right now? I just feel there's a lot of angelic assistance. There's angels around you. There's a lot of people if you're having trouble feeling supported, or you're not surrounded by people that you feel supported by, or you don't have it's your family. So as you allow that energy of the angels, and also actually what I'm picking up is with this Tom Kenyon, and I was led to him by my healer the only person I've learned from since I've started this experience. So his music, when you listen to some of his music, it sounds like angels singing, and I remember when I first listened to it, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so comforting. It was it felt like my family, it felt like home, and it literally I'm able to rest into that energy now. And so you can rest into the ancient energies of your angels and your guides, and it's your family, it's your light beings coming to you. Because a lot of us, if you have any dysfunctional families, this is part of my purpose, but a lot of us didn't feel fit into our families, and so we conformed, and we our natural light beings, our energy, we lowered our energy in order to receive love, and so we came out of our natural vibration. But what we came here to do is learn how to come back to our natural state, which is that. We came to raise the vibration of the planet, and so we have to step into that energy of our we have to get back into our inner child. That's why I do a lot of inner child healing. As I was saying this is under the deck, so 10 of Cups. So inner child healing might be taking place, or you might be returning to this sense of family. I said that at 333 within yourself, and these are your light beings, and they're your family. It's in a different way. It's we're learning how to be supported by physical beings, so that we learn how to trust our intuition. We learn how to trust that aspect of us again, because that is our truth, that is our wholeness, that is our oneness. It's Christ consciousness. So I'm also picking up strongly on him. So okay, what do we need to know? Sorry, just a lot of information comes through even just when I pick up my deck, so I get lots of messages. What do we need to know right now? Okay, the world. So the completion of a cycle, things kind of coming full circle, or some kind of completion. Feeling whole, this is also I was speaking of oneness, all those aspects within yourself. That's what it feels like. Coming, really awakening to your soul. I'm feeling spiritual awakening, or soul growth. What do we need to know with the world? What do we need to know right now? Okay, 10 of Pentacles. I love this. So this is I'm getting a shift, the completion and values. It's like really understanding what you want from this Ten of Pentacles, or what this Ten of Pentacles looks like or means for you. This would be like the ultimate, like your ultimate physical dream, because it's the Pentacles and it has to do with like home and like stability and like the earth plane. And so this is like your dream physical like life. And you have everything you need, and I always see it as like this wise old man and the masculine and feminine energies and like the inner child, and then like our animal part of us. So like and I like that with the world, and feeling like that wholeness and that oneness. And this really creates stability externally. When you feel supported by like angelic help, and you feel that support from like not the physical, you actually begin to actually create the stability in the physical world, like the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like that's what is completing, is like understanding that this Ten of Pentacles has to come from the inside first before it can come from the outside. Like, we're not going to feel stable. That's what I'm getting. Also, I'm picking up on the root chakra. I'm seeing the root chakra. So like to really focus on your family. This is like associated with health and like finances and anything in the physical world. So I really like. So it's like a completion of recognizing that like the physical isn't just all there is what I'm picking up on. It's like people are awakening to there's another aspect that we have to like nurture within us to be able to create this like long lasting, because this is about a legacy. This is about leaving something behind in the physical world. Like because we came here with a purpose. We have a purpose. Most of us believe that we don't have a purpose, and I feel like that's what a lot of people are waking up to. Like, I do have a purpose here. Like, that's great. But it also might feel like confusing or lost, and that's why the angels are with you, or like your family are with you, to comfort you and support you when things don't really make sense in the physical world. That you have to rely on your intuition first, which can be like that's a huge spiritual test. That's the whole point. To trust yourself over what you're like seeing in the physical, to not be deceived by your senses, to trust yourself, or to see beyond the surface. Because like this is also what I'm seeing with this, is like all that glitters isn't gold, and like recognizing this, that like like we don't get to take the empire with us. We don't get to take these things behind with us. What really truly matters is like our connection, feeling whole, feeling at one, feeling at peace with the earth, with who we are, with our bodies, and that's the feeling we're seeking, is like freedom and happiness and joy. And this means nothing without that. That's what I'm picking up on. Like that feeling of connection, that feeling of intimacy, that feeling of like emotional connection, like the Ten of Pentacles, and like money and status and job and home. Like it doesn't matter without the feeling of wholeness, without oneness. Otherwise we're always searching for more. This is never attainable. We can never find this. But the Ten of Pentacles is about feeling it within yourself. And then it happens, and then it begins to shift externally. Okay, interesting. What are we not seeing clearly right now? I'll definitely be going into two parts probably. Okay, yes, Ten of Swords. So this is like a death of the ego, of the mind, of like old limiting beliefs, of a way of like this person is literally dead and stabbed in the back. It could be a feeling of being stabbed in the back also. You may be feeling stabbed in the back or betrayed. So this is but this is ending in the mind. It feels like it's something that's like you're betraying yourself. When we don't trust ourselves, we betray ourselves. Like when we can't hold it like a commitment to ourselves. And this makes us like, have a lot of like shame, but it's like just saying like this old part of you needs to die. This part of you that doesn't trust yourself is what I'm getting. It's like a ego death. But the Ten of Swords is always about like, there's always light on the horizon. Like even if it's really dark right now, I'm getting that it's like you might feel really lost, or just like in the dark, or like feeling dead, or feeling like just killed. But it's like to see the bright side, from this death. Like I'm just laughing because sometimes like I feel like light beings come to me that are very like angelic, and they're like then I just start laughing. It's really bizarre. Like this has been happening for a really long time. I used to just have bursts of laughter for no reason. What are we not seeing clearly with this Ten of Swords? Okay, I'm gonna have to pause. I'm gonna end it here and start a new one.